than what we try to make it, right? We try to make it this binary thing. We talk about I'm going to switch sports here, the NFL. You talk about John Gruden, right, coming in from the Raiders to Tampa Bay and taking that team and winning a championship all of a sudden. And everybody was like, whoa, the difference was John Gruden. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that team had still been molded and trained and built
Right. Right. That's
by
a
the
good
previous
point.
coach, right? I think it's
Yeah.
that DNA is retained by the team, by the
Eh,
players, but you need a different voice and you need a slightly different approach, right?
Yeah.
Thibodeau, I
Yeah.
think that mentality, the tenacity that he fed into the team is absolutely benefiting the Knicks right now. But
Yeah.
obviously, tactically, X's and O's, he was having a hard time getting past some of these playoff foes that Mike Brown has been able to. But
Yeah.
kudos to you,
Yeah. For
man.
sure.
Kudos to the Knicks fans. It's going to be a great time. Hey, are you going to drop the 150,000 and go watch Game 3?
I don't think so. On the TV is all we got for that one.
It's
That's
insane what those
yeah,
tickets are
it
going
is
for.
crazy, man. Yo, but one more thing, Brunson just wanted to highlight, like, it's up for an old grizzled person like me. We see the old NBA when it wasn't all about 3-pointers. The guy's footwork, he's like a cross between Olajuwon and, like you were saying, your
AI,
guy
baby.
Iverson.
He
Yeah,
reminds
yeah,
us. He reminds me so much of AI. He doesn't have the crossover, but then who does? Nobody has the
yeah.
AI crossover. Not to that level, but man, yeah, the slashing, the going into the paint, being
Yeah,
fearless, right? That
yeah,
sets the
yeah.
tone, and that
he
kind of goes.
he just keeps you off balance, and he finds a way to get his move in without against bigger people.
Yeah, I mean, look at the risk of taking a shot at the guy. He's not James Harden. You don't know,
Hmm.
as a defender, you don't know that he's just going to be jacking up threes and hoping that he makes 40 to 50% of them, right? You can't back off of him because he will make those shots, but you can't be
Yeah.
right up on him because he will blow by you. And
Yep.
the fearlessness and tenacity is the X factor here. And again, I'll go back to that's Tom Thibodeau. That is Tom Thibodeau mentality, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
For a what is he, Brunson? 6'2", 6'3"? I think he's
Six
six.
two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6'2".
Yeah.
For him to be going in fearlessly into the paint against the most, you invoked the dream a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
probably Wembanyama is probably the most fearless defender of the paint
Yeah.
since Olajuwon. And
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Brunson to just fearlessly just go in, that sets the tone. That tells the team that we're not backing off.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Aziz, thank you so much. Wonderful points. And congratulations to you. Congratulations to the Knicks fans. Congratulations to New York City. New York, New
Yeah.
York. It is time.
Let's go
Madison
Knicks. Let's
Square
go.
Garden. Madison Square Garden is going to be rocking for that Game 3, even if folks are dropping $150,000, $200,000 a ticket. I think some of the nosebleeds are more reasonable, about $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. So
Crazy. Yeah. Let's hope the city doesn't get vandalized too much.
all right. Well, congratulations
All right.
again. Thank you for calling in. Always a pleasure.
Same. Okay. Take care,
All
everyone.
right. That was Aziz calling in from New York City, even though he's traveling back to New York City, but he's pumped, he's excited. And now going from one Knicks superfan to another, I've got on the airwaves of Radio Azad right here, where your voice matters, on the Sports Spotlight, Manny from Kansas City, who is a fan of the New York Knicks. Manny, what's happening, bro?
A long-suffering fanatic of the Knickerbockers. The
You've been,
Knickerbockers are here, man. We are here.
they're on the cusp. They're on the cusp, man. 2 games
Almost
in San Antonio.
It's gonna be pandemonium, man. It's gonna start out from the Garden, gonna spread out to Manhattan, Brooklyn, Bronx, Staten Island, New Jersey, Connecticut, Florida, all over the world, wherever. And by the way, you don't have to have ever been to New York or even be from New York. New York is a state of mind, man. People all over the world live that state of mind. So I see you. I see all the New Yorkers out there in Dallas.
Absolutely. Look, there's fans of the city, there's fans of the team. To your point, all over the world.
Hmm.
And it's been a long suffering fan base, right? I mean,
Man, tell me about
this
it,
is the
brother.
first finals
Thanks to
game.
your guy, Michael Jordan, dashed my hopes every season.
He did.
And
He
then
did.
didn't pay was Hakeem, man. Hakeem did it to us.
Yep.
Anyway,
I mean, that was a
yeah,
tough
I'm really
time.
excited.
Yeah, that was
Absolutely was. And
that.
what you can tell is why it's so important for New York to be in the finals, not just for the New Yorkers, but the emotion that we are all New York fans are displaying is something that transcends different sports and mascots and whatnot. So as a human being, you can see the anguish and how excited someone is, you know? I saw a clip the other day. There was a guy talking about my girlfriend cheated on me, my dad got deported, I'm losing my house, but my Knicks
But
are
the
in the
Knicks are.
final. I was like, I feel you, buddy. So we are so psyched, man. It'd be great if we could do a sweep. Now that's asking too much because going into the series, I did not think New York was gonna so far. Like we haven't lost a game since to Atlanta. That was I don't know how many rounds ago. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's so look, the
Otherwise,
Knicks are sitting at 14 straight, 15 straight, 15 straight.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's insane. It's insane.
It is. It
Especially
is, man.
the way these two games went, right? They
Jeez.
went in, the game
Into
one
the
really
Alamo Dome,
surprised me. Game one
Right.
really surprised me. I thought even if the Knicks had and we talked about it, that the Knicks had a chance, that they,
Yeah.
what were the things I was telling Shep, what were the things I had mentioned last Sunday? All of that has come to fruition, right? It was
Right.
that with Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby, right? Those guys,
Yes.
their 3-and-D, their ability to shoot the three, their ability to defend the perimeter, those things are going to make a difference. And absolutely, those guys. I mean, Mikal Bridges.
And how about Cat, man? How about Carl Anthony Towns? He's really did what Isaiah Hartenstein was doing, and did it even better because he has this better outshot shot. And man, Cat Williams, sorry, Carl Anthony Towns. Carl Anthony Towns, though, he's really stepping it up. I hope he continues back at the Garden tomorrow night. And I heard the president might be in attendance tomorrow. Let's keep the boo birds down, please. Let's keep.
Yeah, let's
happy New
focus on the
York and everything.
Knicks. Let's
Yeah.
focus on the Knicks.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, I hope that does not distract. But
No,
let's
from a
focus
great
on.
team, yes.
Yeah. So you mentioned the San Antonio Spurs, and I kind of talked to both
Yes.
Aziz, who called in a little while ago, and then even before that with Shep. Talent-wise, it's not close. It's not close how much more talent there is on the San Antonio Spurs. Rightfully so.
Oh, of
There's a
course.
lot of top-end lottery picks, on that team. But man, there's
Yeah,
something to be said about the way this Knicks team is gelling, is playing
Villanova
together,
Knicks.
playing off of each
Villanova.
other. Yeah. I mean, look, again, I was saying this. I invoked the Tom Thibodeau name.
Mhm.
I firmly believe that, I'm not saying it was the wrong decision to get rid of him and bring in a new voice at the head coach. And obviously, whenever the Knicks finish this and get the championship, it's going to
Mhm.
be a lazy take to say, well, all they needed, this is the same team as last year. All they needed was a better coach. All they needed was Mike Brown. It's going to be a lazy take and an easy take to just do that.
Yeah, I hope we don't
But-
do that.
But I think we need to remember that this team is displaying a lot of the Tom Thibodeau DNA of the tenacity, the never give up, right? The play as a team, feed off of each other
For sure.
mentality.
He built for the last 5 years. That's not going away. You're right. And that is the heart of really every good championship team in a sport is defense. You certainly got to be able to put points on the board. is what wins games. And in sports like soccer, nothing is very common win. Once you get the goal, let's just make sure they don't score. We're going to win this one.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm glad that Thibodeau, his defensive character and prowess, I do honestly give a lot more just to Brunson, the king of New York, man. They win this chip. He should never have to pay for anything anywhere in New York City, ever.
Yes.
Not just dinner, ever.
Yep.
So, but I know my uncle's restaurant. He's more than welcome to, even now, before winning us the chip down there in Sterling Heights.
What?
But
Your
yeah,
uncle has
listen.
a restaurant up there?
It's not my uncle. It's like my brother's uncle, right?
Am I?
And he's like a brother to me. So he's not, you know what I mean?
Am I welcome? I want to go to New
You're
York.
always welcome, dude. All over. Anytime, please. People will recognize you.
Absolutely.
Even
We
outside
should,
of Dallas.
we should definitely make a trip up to New York City.
Dude, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. I know you got a lot of family up there that's lived there in that
Yep.
area.
Yep. All right. Well, so kudos to the Knicks, man. They deserve all of this. There's a lot of
Thinking about
excitement.
going out there for the you know, I'm expecting us to win now. Wouldn't it be the greatest letdown? I'm not even gonna put it out there in the universe. I don't really believe that just me, little old myself, making that you know, if that could even happen, would cause anything, because that's not how things work. But yes, it would be horrible if something. This would be the greatest comeback, but I don't see it happening, Rizwan. I don't see. I mean, you know, we got the game tomorrow night and the next one on Wednesday, both in New York. I do believe San Antonio is going to at least. There's no way this is going to be a sweep.
They
man.
can't get swept.
What do you see?
They can't get swept.
You
So
don't think?
here's what I see. A 2-0 hole in the NBA Finals is a difficult one to dig out of.
Right.
A 2-0
Especially on the
hole,
road now.
yeah, a 2-0 hole that you dug at home for yourself, virtually impossible to dig out of. But
From
what
Brady
is
Graham.
absolutely historically, teams have dug out of 2-0 holes, even in the finals, but definitely in the playoffs. But what is absolutely insurmountable is a 3-0 hole.
Oh heck no!
Right?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
this game coming up is, I know in our fraternity, in our industry, we throw around the must win.
win.
Yeah, must win, must too much. But this is a must win game for San Antonio. If they lose this, it's over. Even
No, but I'll tell you, I'll stop you right there. If we lose this, I'll tell you what's even a bigger must-win game than this one. It's Game 4. If they lose this, yeah. factually
must win
speaking,
for the Knicks. No. I'm talking about San Antonio. For San Antonio
I'm
right
talking about
now.
San Antonio as well.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about San Antonio because theoretically, if San Antonio loses Monday, then yes, they have to win the fourth game.
Yes.
Otherwise,
Otherwise, they're going home. No,
Yeah.
I hear you. But the point is, if they are, so look, on a macro level, when you go into these series, what do you say? You say, you know what? We just need to steal one game on the road, right? That's the approach. You need to
Right.
steal one game. So it could be the first or the second game. But what I'm saying is, if they lose, if the San Antonio Spurs lose Game 3 to the Knicks, it is virtually just absolutely pointless if they win Game 4. Like,
That's true.
you're not digging out of a 3-1 hole. You're just not. You're not going to beat a well-gelled team with so much chemistry like the Knicks are 3 straight games. You're just not. So that's why I'm saying this is the game. Right now, if they win, then they have hope in Game 4 that they can even things out. If they even things out, the Knicks are going to be on their back foot. And it's going to be tough. But if the Knicks finish out Game 3, it's basically over. It's basically over because you're not winning 4 straight
Right.
in an NBA playoffs at this level with a team that is playing a cohesive team like the Knicks are right now. You're just not going to do it. So this is it. This is the game. Any tricks you have, any anything, any lineup mix-ups that the young coach in San Antonio has, do it now. Do it in Game 3 because ain't no game beyond Game 3. After that, you're just going through the formalities if you lose Game 3. So the Spurs have to, if they want to give themselves any chance at all, they have to win this game. Otherwise, it's over, and New York is just going to be celebrating. Whether that's after 4 games, after 5 games, or after 6 games, that is the only thing that's going to remain to be seen if the Knicks win Game 3. So I think all the eyeballs are going to be glued to the TV. All of the fat cats who can drop the $150,000-$200,000 for these tickets are going to be sitting in Madison Square Garden.
What are you talking about? No, man, 100 and something. No. I saw a report yesterday that said the cheapest ticket for this game, for example, is $10,000, $10,300.
Yeah, up in the nosebleeds. Yeah. The nosebleeds are no, but there are reports that some of those courtside seats are going right now for $150, $200, $300, $300,000. Yeah,
thousand, right, $1,000. Okay.
Insane.
Yeah,
insane.
Yeah, you forgot the 1,000 part. You said a couple hundred.
Oh, I said 150. Yeah. I mean,
you
look,
didn't say 150,000.
Look,
big difference.
Yeah. So in my mind, it's the NBA. $150 doesn't even get you a Madison Square Garden seat for a November game on a Tuesday night. So
you're right.
Yeah, it's
probably 300 something.
Yeah,
for one nosebleed seat.
So Madison Square Garden there's a reason it's revered so highly in the world of the NBA. It's a great historic venue. So look, if people can pay it, sure. I always say nothing has any intrinsic value. The value of anything is whatever a bunch of people are willing to pay for. So, I don't want to hear somebody say, I can't believe they're charging what they're not charging that. Then the other argument you hear, I can't believe people are paying that. Well, maybe $150,000 to them means the same as 15 to somebody else. So if they've got it, they're willing to have at it. Good for you.
Why not?
I certainly will not. So even if we do end up in New York, I ain't going to be in the Madison Square Garden unless Radio Azad wants to send me. But hey, speaking of Radio Azad, we do have to pay the bills. Got to take a quick short break for the ads. Stick around, Manny. We're going to come back. We're going to wrap this up, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about some of the other things happening in the world of sports. You're listening to the Sports Spotlight right here on Radio Azad.
This